One thing I've always hated about living in the city is we can never see the stars. To me, stargazing is a deeply humbling and grounding technique to feel connected to the universe. It makes me feel small in the best way possible. If you resonate with this, right now is a perfect time to go outside and stargaze. There's a planetary alignment. They're saying it's once in a generation. 6 planets are aligned in the sky, so they'll be right next to each other, which is pretty cool. That's what I did last night. I went to the beach with my girlfriend and we just looked at the stars for an hour and it was great. This experience, it inspires questions that I feel like I only ask as a kid. You know, questions about where does the universe end, questions about the speed of light, questions about reality, about matter. Stuff that really makes you put your life into perspective. At the end of the day, we're just monkeys on a rock floating in space. It's absurd and it's beautiful. It just makes me grateful to be alive. You know, this made me think about how does light pollution affect cities at large? You know, does it affect our idea of self and our personality and our egos? I wouldn't be surprised if it does. So often I find people in the city are so consumed with their own lives, their own happenings and what's going on with them as individuals. I think it would be beneficial to get outside once in a while. And I wouldn't say it's limited to stargazing. I think I feel this same sense just being in nature in general. Going for hikes, camping. I was fortunate enough to see the solar eclipse. It was profound. I mean, it was like a spiritual experience. I felt like you've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, when the monolith comes down and all the monkeys start going crazy. I felt like one of those monkeys. And it's a shame. I find often I'm with people who are not as interested in that experience. They'll dismiss it. They'll say, looking at the sky right now, it's just stars or whatever. But it's the same as, you have to actively listen or actively watch, like you would actively listen to music. There's passive listening and there's active listening. Consciously deciding to focus on your experience and just let it overwhelm you and rid you of your ideas of self, experience of witnessing. It's just inherently meaningful. If you are a little dismissive of nature or trees or the sky or clouds or stars, I challenge you to focus more on the experience as opposed to, what value does this add, or how is this going to affect me, or, just rid of all those thoughts of you. Almost use it as a meditation. It's kind of a beautiful meditation versus like a peaceful meditation, because you're looking at a beautiful scene. The other great thing about it is it's not something that you need money to do. Everyone can look up, pretty much everyone can drive to the country if they need to and just spend some time away from it all. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think light pollution has any effect on the psyche of us living in the city? And tell me if you have any other ideas that make you feel that same way, because that's one of my favorite feelings.